Good morning, friends. I am Engineer Imran Aziz. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are presenting part 3 of our ongoing video series on construction concrete technology. Today we will be presenting 25 multiple choice questions for your next exams. I hope these questions will help civil engineers like you prepare for the competitive exams, any sort of the job interviews and university tests. And remember, correct answers would be clearly highlighted so that you can review them effectively. Let's get started. Part 3, question number 51 for today is: when a collapsed slump is observed, what is the next step? We already discussed concrete technology multiple questions in the part 1 and part 2 as well. You can refer to those parts for more details as well. So this question is regarding slump test. When a collapsed slump is observed, what is the next step? Option A, done. Option B, redesign. Option C, retest. Option D, all of the above. So option B is the correct answer, which is redesign. In case of shear slump, we have to retest. We have to repeat the test again. But in case of collapsed slump, the redesigning should be recommended. Option B is correct answer for this question. Question number 52. Compaction factor test is applicable when the size of coarse aggregate is up to. Compaction factor test is applicable when the coarse aggregate is up to option A 4.75 mm, B 20 mm, C 25 mm, D 40 mm. So it is applicable when the coarse aggregate is up to 25 mm or 1 inch. 53. The strength of concrete is decreased by option A vibration, option B is impact, option C is fatigue, option D is all of the above. So all these are the outcomes of the strength reduction, or vice versa. The strength is reduced when these activities are performed, like vibrating the concrete, impact, and fatigue. So all of these are the correct answers for this question. Option D is correct. 54. The increase in strength of concrete with time is the increase in strength of concrete with time is option A linear, option B non-linear, option C asystematic, option D is all of the above. So it's non-linear. The increase in strength of concrete with time is non-linear. Question number 55. The approximate ratio of concrete strength at 7 days to its strength at 25 days is, so how much strength the concrete achieves in 7 days with respect to 28 days? Option A 3 by 4, option B 2 by 3, option C 1 by 2, option D 1 by 3. Option B is the correct answer, which is 2 by 3. The approximate ratio of concrete strength at 7 days of its strength at 28 days is 2 by 3 times. Question number 56. The shrinkage of concrete can be reduced by. The shrinkage of concrete can be reduced by number A, lowering the water cement ratio, B, watertight and non-absorbent formwork, option C, pre-saturated aggregates. So all these are correct options. Option D is the correct answer for this question. We have to lower the water cement ratio. We have to tighten the formwork, and you have to use the non-absorbent formwork or steel formwork or ply formwork, which are non-absorbent. Option C is pre-saturated aggregate. So all these are correct options to reduce the shrinkage of the concrete. Question number 57. Creep coefficient of concrete at 1 year age is approximately. Creep coefficient of the concrete at 1 year of age is approximately option A 1.1, 2.2, option C 3.3, option D 4.4. So option A is the correct option for this question, which is 1.1, like 10% is the creep coefficient. 58. The shrinkage of concrete is due to change in. The shrinkage of concrete is due to change in option A length, option B cross-sectional area, option C volume, option D surface area. So the shrinkage of the concrete is due to change in the volume. Option C is the correct answer for this question. Question number 59. Concrete shrinkage is more pronounced in option A rich mix, B very lean mix, option C lean mix, option D normal mix. The concrete shrinkage is more pronounced in option A rich mix. A is the correct answer for this question. Question 60. Creep of the concrete is influenced by. Creep of the concrete is influenced by option A strength of the concrete, option B age of the concrete, option C water cement ratio, option D all of the above. So creep of the concrete is influenced by all these factors. It is influenced by the strength of the concrete, age of the concrete, and water cement ratio. So all of the above is the correct answer, which is D. 61. The ratio of ultimate creep strain to the elastic strain is known as. The ratio of ultimate creep strain to the elastic strain is known as option A creep modulus, option B creep coefficient, option C creep strain ratio, option D territory creep. So the ratio of ultimate creep strain to the elastic strain is known as creep coefficient. Option B is the correct answer. Question 62. The shrinkage strain in concrete is approximately 0.0035, 0.035, 0.0003, 0.35. So option A is the correct answer for this question. It's 0.0035. Question 63. Modulus of elasticity of concrete increases with. Modulus of elasticity of concrete increases with option A the age, option B the increase in water cement ratio, option C the decrease in curing period, D all of the above. Modulus of elasticity of the concrete increases with A the age. It increases with the length of service or the age of the concrete. Question number 64. The most appropriate method to specify the concrete mix is by. The most appropriate method to specify the concrete mix is by option A, the nominal mix ratio, option B, design mix ratio, option C, the degree of control, option D, the grade of concrete. The most appropriate method to specify the concrete mix is by the grade of the concrete. Option D is the correct answer for this question. 65. The strength of concrete is influenced by. So the strength depends upon size of test specimen, moisture conditions, and rate of loading. So all these are the correct answer. Option D is the correct answer for this question. Question 66. The standard size of concrete cube for compressive strength test is. What is the standard size of the cube for compressive strength test? Option A 50 mm, option B 100 mm, option C 150 mm, option D is 200 mm. So the cube test for compressive strength test should be done with the standard cube, and the dimension should be 150 by 150 by 150. So option C is correct for this question. 67. For compressive strength determination, the minimum number of cubes or samples required are option A 1, option B 2, option C 3, option D 4. So how many samples or cubes should be tested to determine the compressive strength of any concrete? It should be 3 samples at least. Option C is the correct answer for this question. 68. ISI has specified this full strength of concrete after option A 7 days, option B 14 days, option C 28 days, option D 1 year. So 28 days is the maximum age for the concrete in which it gives maximum compressive strength. So option C is the correct answer, which is 28 days. So the sample should be tested to know the maximum or full strength on 28th day of the pouring. 69. The individual variation in compressive strength results should not exceed dash of the average. The individual variation in compressive strength test results should not exceed dash percentage of the average number. A 5%, B 10%, C 15%, D 20%. So option C is the correct answer, which is 15%. It means the individual variation of the compressive strength result should not exceed 15% of the average. So like if we are testing 3 samples, its individual strength should not vary from one sample to another sample more than 15%. It should be under 15%. So if, for example, if one sample is giving like say 100, the other should be within 115. 70. Fly ash can be used as option A partial replacement of water, B partial replacement of cement, partial replacement of fine aggregate, partial replacement of coarse aggregate. So the fly ash is the partial replacement of binder or cement. Option B is the correct answer, partial replacement of cement. 71. The presence of common salt in sand results in option A corrosion of reinforcement, option B scaling, option C pitting, option D all of the above. The presence of common salt in sand results in option A corrosion of reinforcement. It increases the uh, corrosion effect over the reinforcement. Option A is the correct answer for this question. Then we have question number 72. The durability of concrete is due to its resistance to durability of the concrete is due to its resistance to number A deterioration from environmental conditions, B internal disruptive forces, C chemical attack, D all of the above. The durability of the concrete is due to its resistance to all of the above: deterioration from environmental conditions, internal destructive forces, chemical attack. So D is the correct answer for this question. Question 73. The thermal conductivity of concrete decreases with the option A lightweight aggregate, option B increase in the water cement ratio, option C decrease in the cement content, all of the above. So thermal conductivity of concrete decreases with the option A lightweight aggregate, option B increase in water cement ratio, decrease in cement content, all of the above. Option D is the correct answer. Question 74. In case of plain cement concrete exposed to sea waves, the grade of concrete should not be lower than. So on coastal structures or on the sea banks, the corrosion effect is increased. Therefore, At least M20 grade of the concrete should be recommended. Option A is M15, option B is M20, option C is M25, option D is M30. In case of plain concrete exposed to sea waves, the grade of concrete should not be lower than M20. Option B is the correct answer for this question. Question number 75 and the last question for the part 3 of our video series. For high forest resistance, for high frost resistance, the concrete should be uh, option A is dense, option B is free from cracks, option C is air entrant, option D is all of the above. So for high frost resistance, the concrete should be dense, it should be free from cracks and air entrant. So option D is the correct answer for this question. All of the above, all these are the correct answers for this question. So thank you very much for watching our videos. Please support this channel by sharing these videos with your friends and family, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, as well as TikTok. And we hope that these MCQs would help people who are preparing themselves for the Public Service Commission's exam, either in state or at federal level. So please share with your circle and follow us through these links on YouTube as well as TikTok. Thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.